Have you noticed subtle changes in your loved one that you haven't seen before? Perhaps their appetite is fading, they seem increasingly fatigued, or their once sharp mind appears clouded. While many people assume that death in old age happens suddenly, the truth is that the body often sends quiet, almost imperceptible warnings months or even a year before life reaches its final stage. Recognizing these signs early can be the difference between feeling lost and unprepared versus embracing those final moments with love, dignity, and peace. Knowing what to look for not only allows you to provide better care, but also ensures that your loved one's last stage of life is filled with comfort, respect, and meaningful connections. In this video, we will explore 5 subtle but important signs that can appear during the final year of an elderly person's life. Understanding these signs will help you prepare emotionally and practically for what's ahead, allowing you to cherish the time you have left. If you find this topic helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your engagement supports us in creating more content that matters to you. Sign 1. Significant weight loss. One of the earliest and most telling signs that a person may be approaching the final year of their life is unintentional weight loss. At first, it might seem subtle, perhaps a belt that suddenly needs tightening or clothes that appear looser. But when combined with other symptoms like fatigue or lack of appetite, it can be a powerful indicator that something deeper is happening. The primary reason for this significant weight loss is that the body is no longer absorbing nutrients efficiently. As muscle mass decreases and essential systems begin to slow down, the body struggles to maintain itself. This can be due to various underlying medical conditions such as cancer, heart failure, or kidney disease. Additionally, depression or cognitive decline can also contribute to reduced eating, further exacerbating weight loss. Mr. Charles, 82 years old, was once a robust and energetic man. However, after experiencing a steady decline in appetite, he lost nearly 15 pounds over 6 months. His family initially dismissed it as a natural part of aging, but later realized it was a clear sign that his body was preparing for a deeper transition. The impact of significant weight loss is not only visible, but also deeply affects overall health. A weakened immune system, increased risk of infections, and greater vulnerability to falls are common consequences. Without the strength to support itself, the body becomes increasingly fragile. Instead of forcing large meals, focus on providing comforting, easy-to-digest foods rich in protein and hydration. Nourishment that is gentle on the digestive system can make a significant difference in maintaining quality of life. Sign 2. Extreme fatigue and weakness. Another common and concerning sign that the end of life may be approaching is extreme fatigue and persistent weakness. This type of exhaustion goes beyond feeling tired after a busy day. It's a deep, unrelenting fatigue that makes even simple activities like standing up or walking a short distance feel overwhelmingly difficult. As the body's circulatory, respiratory, and metabolic systems begin to slow down, energy becomes a precious and limited resource. Blood is not circulated as efficiently, oxygen intake may be reduced, and the process of converting food into usable energy becomes increasingly strained. These changes can leave a person feeling weak, dizzy, and unable to engage in activities they once enjoyed. Alice, 78 years old, was once an avid gardener who loved tending to her flowers every morning. However, she gradually noticed that just walking a short distance to her garden left her feeling breathless and utterly exhausted. This decline in energy puzzled her family until they realized it was part of a larger pattern of decline. The impact of extreme fatigue and weakness goes beyond physical limitations. It can also affect emotional well-being, leading to frustration, sadness, and a sense of isolation. For many, the inability to participate in once-loved activities can feel like a loss of identity. To help alleviate this, it's essential to encourage more rest periods, provide nourishing meals, and introduce gentle exercises like meditation, yoga, or simple stretching routines. These activities can help maintain flexibility, boost mood, and improve overall comfort. Sign 3. Cognitive confusion or withdrawal. Cognitive confusion and social withdrawal are subtle yet powerful signs that an elderly person may be approaching their final year of life. Memory lapses, difficulty recognizing familiar faces, or feeling disoriented about time and place are all common symptoms of this decline. This cognitive decline often results from reduced blood circulation to the brain, dementia, or even depression. When the brain is deprived of adequate blood flow and oxygen, it cannot function as effectively as it once did. Additionally, emotional withdrawal can be a sign of sadness, resignation, or simply the brain's reduced ability to process complex emotions and interactions. Jack, who had always been a lively and sociable man, now found himself retreating from conversations and activities he once enjoyed. His family noticed that he rarely spoke unless spoken to, and often seemed lost in his own thoughts. The cheerful, outgoing man they knew was slowly fading away. This withdrawal can lead to loneliness, anxiety, and a deep sense of isolation. Losing touch with loved ones, whether through cognitive decline or emotional retreat, can be devastating for everyone involved. Creating a familiar and comforting environment, encouraging gentle communication, and engaging in activities that stimulate the mind, such as storytelling, puzzles, or music, can all help maintain connection and improve overall well-being. Sign 4. Frequent infections and slow healing. Frequent infections and slow healing are common signs that the body's immune system is weakening, often indicating a deeper decline in overall health. As the body ages, its ability to fight off bacteria, viruses, and other harmful agents diminishes significantly. What used to be minor illnesses can now result in prolonged suffering or even life-threatening complications. When the immune system weakens, common infections such as colds, urinary tract infections, UTI, and respiratory infections can become recurrent. Additionally, cuts, bruises, or bed sores may take weeks or even months to heal properly. The body's diminished ability to repair damaged tissue can leave wounds susceptible to infection, which only exacerbates the decline. Poor circulation is another contributing factor. As the heart becomes less efficient at pumping blood throughout the body, extremities like the hands, feet, and legs would receive less oxygen and nutrients. This reduced blood flow means that healing processes are slowed and the risk of developing serious complications increases. Robert, 85 years old, had always been relatively healthy despite his age. However, when he developed a small scratch on his leg, it became infected and lingered for weeks despite receiving proper medical treatment. The infection spread, causing pain, inflammation, and fatigue. His body simply lacked the strength to fight off the infection effectively, leaving both him and his family feeling frustrated and helpless. The underlying causes of frequent infections and slow healing are multifaceted. Malnutrition plays a significant role, as a lack of essential vitamins and minerals weakens the body's defenses. Poor hygiene, which may result from physical limitations or cognitive decline, can also contribute to recurring infections. Additionally, chronic health conditions such as diabetes, heart disease, or kidney failure can compromise the body's ability to heal. When the immune system is already stretched thin, dealing with these underlying conditions, even minor cuts or colds can spiral into major health concerns. The psychological impact of frequent infections should not be underestimated. Persistent pain and discomfort can lead to emotional distress, anxiety, and even depression. When a person feels their body failing them, it can create a sense of despair and resignation. This emotional toll can further weaken the immune system, creating a vicious cycle of decline. Providing proper care during this stage involves addressing both physical and emotional needs. From a physical standpoint, enhancing nutrition is critical. Providing nutrient-rich meals that include proteins, vitamins, and antioxidants can help bolster the immune system. Ensuring adequate hydration is equally important, as dehydration can exacerbate health problems and slow recovery. Good hygiene practices are also essential. Keeping the skin clean and moisturized, tending to wounds promptly, and monitoring for signs of infection can prevent complications before they escalate. In some cases, Preventive measures such as vaccines or prophylactic antibiotics may be recommended by healthcare providers. From an emotional perspective, offering reassurance and comfort is just as vital. When an elderly person feels supported and understood, their emotional resilience improves. Creating an environment that promotes rest, relaxation, and positivity can go a long way in boosting their overall well-being. The goal should not always be curing the infection outright, but rather ensuring the person feels as comfortable and cared for as possible. Managing pain, providing emotional support, and being attentive to their changing needs can significantly enhance their quality of life during this vulnerable stage. Understanding the body's diminishing ability to heal is not about giving up hope. Instead, it is about recognizing the limitations of the aging body and responding with compassion, patience, and thoughtful care. Sign 5. Changes in breathing or circulation. One of the most telling signs that the body is preparing for its final stage is a noticeable change in breathing patterns and circulation. You may observe your loved one breathing more slowly or shallowly than before. At times, they might pause between breaths, or their breathing may become irregular, speeding up and then slowing down unexpectedly. This is particularly common when the body's organs are not receiving sufficient oxygen, which leads to labored breathing and episodes of breathlessness. Poor circulation can result in the skin feeling cold to the touch, particularly in the hands, feet, or even the nose and ears. The skin may appear pale, bluish, or mottled, especially around the fingers and toes. This happens because the body prioritizes blood flow to vital organs, reducing circulation to the extremities. Weak circulation also means that wounds heal slower and bruises may take longer to fade, which can be alarming for caregivers and family members. Another common symptom of declining circulation is swelling, particularly in the lower legs, feet, and ankles. As the heart becomes less efficient, fluid can build up in the body's tissues, causing discomfort and even pain. The person may find it difficult to move their legs or even feel a sense of numbness. Additionally, if the lungs are affected, fluid accumulation can cause persistent coughing, wheezing, or even a rattling sound during breathing known as a death rattle. Edith, 87 years old, had always been a strong and independent woman. However, her daughter noticed that her mother's breathing had become shallow and labored, especially during the night. Edith would often wake up gasping for air or feeling disoriented. Over time, her skin grew colder to the touch, and her fingertips developed a bluish tint. The family eventually realized these were all signs that Edith's body was gradually shutting down. The impact of these changes in breathing and circulation can be profound. When the body is unable to distribute oxygen and nutrients effectively, every organ begins to suffer. The heart and lungs, in particular, are under immense strain, which can lead to further complications if not carefully managed. For family members, it can be distressing to witness these changes and feel helpless. However, comfort measures can significantly improve quality of life during this stage. Keeping the room cool, using a humidifier to ease breathing, and encouraging the person to rest in positions that make breathing easier, such as sitting upright or reclining, can help alleviate discomfort. Gentle massages can also improve circulation, especially in the hands and feet, providing both physical and emotional relief. Medications such as oxygen therapy or pain relievers prescribed by a healthcare professional can also help ease discomfort. But most importantly, creating a calm, peaceful environment where the person feels safe and supported is essential. Reassuring them with your presence, holding their hand, or simply sitting quietly by their side can be incredibly comforting. It's important to remember that changes in breathing and circulation are natural parts of the body's decline. While they can be distressing to witness, understanding what is happening allows caregivers and loved ones to provide the best possible support during these final stages. Understanding the subtle but significant signs that an elderly person may be nearing the final stage of their life can be both heartbreaking and empowering. The 5 signs we've discussed: significant weight loss, extreme fatigue and weakness, cognitive confusion or withdrawal, frequent infections and slow healing, and changes in breathing or circulation are all indicators that the body is gradually preparing for its final transition. Recognizing these signs early allows you to provide better care, offer comfort, and cherish the remaining moments you have together. Whether it's ensuring proper nutrition, creating a peaceful environment, or simply being present, your support can make all the difference in maintaining their dignity, peace, and quality of life. Have you noticed any of these signs in your loved ones? If so, please share your experiences in the comments below. Your story may help others going through a similar situation feel less alone and better prepared. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with others who may benefit from this information. Your support helps us continue creating meaningful content that matters to you.